One thing that WWE always struggled with is finding a likable babyface. Over the years, it just became not cool anymore to cheer for the good guy. I believe it really peaked with CM Punk versus John Cena in 2011. Most of us felt like CM Punk is just so much cooler and relatable than a guy who can do no wrong except try to sell you 20 different color t-shirts in 1 year. And Roman. Oh, Roman. Destined to be the next face of the company, but as bland as a boiled egg. The big dog? What? Huh? WWE, does he eat dog food? Work with me right here. He didn't even eat dog food. Well, except for that one time he did. The big dog, they said. He's not even a dog. From time to time, you would get a good babyface, but it was only a matter of time until fans turn on the poor dude. An example I like to use is Seth Rollins when he won the Universal Championship back in 2019. Everyone wanted Seth Rollins to win that championship, but once he did, he's not cool anymore. This guy sucks as I eat a pack of Doritos. But something changed. WWE finally found something that they've been searching for years now. WWE finally got likable babyfaces, and actually quite a few of those. I want to start with the biggest one, which is Cody Rhodes, a guy that at this point I can't even see as a heel. I could be totally wrong, but I think he's one of the guys who actually started the trend. Cody Rhodes came in and all of a sudden, we like the good guy again, and I believe he's giving you that vibe of an old school wrestler, classic wrestler. I guess he reminds us a lot of his dad. His promos are relatable, passionate, realistic. You can almost believe that he's not cutting a promo. He's talking out of his heart. He's talking out of his heart. Cody Rhodes is the biggest babyface in the WWE, and at this point, I would say the second face of the company after Roman Reigns. Signing Cody Rhodes was one of the best decisions WWE ever made. They spent so many years trying to build Roman Reigns as the next babyface. It never worked. Cody Rhodes took that spot. They also got something special in Jey Uso. The Bloodline storyline is a piece of art no matter how you feel about it right now. And it's crazy how good Jey Uso came out of this whole situation. He received a lot of bullying from Roman Reigns, and eventually he understood he's being manipulated. But his story is so special, you can't help but cheer for the dude, even though he's a heel, he's a bad guy, he's one of them. But you can tell there's something good in his heart. People don't seem to understand how crazy this is. They're not only one of the best, if not the best tag team in WWE or pro wrestling, but they're also twins. You can't imagine them separately, but they did it, and they made it work. Jey Uso is one of the biggest babyfaces in the WWE, and when he came to Monday Night Raw, I was like, this guy is a star. He's a guy you put in the main event of every Monday Night Raw, probably in a 6-man tag team match. Speaking of which, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I talked about Sami Zayn's journey in the Bloodline so many times, I don't want to talk about it again, but all of you understand how much I appreciate his journey. I will always prefer him as a heel because he was, in my opinion, the funniest wrestling character possibly of all time. I'm not even joking. But even before the Bloodline, as the Intercontinental Champion, he was always absolutely hilarious, and once he turned face, once he turned on Roman Reigns, he got crazy levels of pop. So WWE have yet another huge babyface that they wanted to see dethrone Roman Reigns. Same goes for Kevin Owens. Possibly not on the same level as Sami Zayn because he wasn't involved in the Bloodline, but still a very over babyface that the fans appreciate. A few years ago, characters like Kevin Owens would get hate just because people are tired of them being the good guy. And like I've said, there are exceptions to the rule. There's always been. But when was the last time we had so many awesome, over, great, talented babyfaces in the WWE that the fans are not pushing to the heel turn? Another one is Seth Rollins, who previously tried to be a babyface. It didn't really work out that well in 2019, and he had to turn heel. We got the Messiah gimmick during the pandemic. It was great, but eventually he got so over that he had to turn face. And now it's a completely different story. Now he's the World Heavyweight Champion and has the entire arena singing his theme song, and I'm not seeing a lot of people begging for that heel turn. It's a different time now. What also helps is that Seth Rollins is a completely different character right now. He's more experienced, he's more colorful, and I guess the fans are not trying to hijack the shows anymore. Who could forget Chad Gable, someone that was, I believe, supposed to be just a comedy character in the Alpha Academy? Well, didn't turn out that way. My man right now is the biggest threat to Gunther's Intercontinental Championship title reign, and I absolutely love everything he does. I love his style of wrestling. He reminds me of Kurt Angle. He's really fun both on the microphone, in the ring. Just a very unique character. People, the Shush guy, thank you, is one of the most over people in the business right now. Did you guys remember the tag team American Alpha? Everyone thought that Jason Jordan is going to be the guy. Like I've said before, Kurt Angle, check that DNA test. I don't think it's Jason Jordan. I think Chad Gable is your son. And like I've said, for two different reasons. Nobody thought that Chad Gable could be the next big star. And so far, all the names I've mentioned have such big involvement from the crowd. It's either singing their theme song, it's either chanting their catchphrases. It's unbelievable how well WWE did this, and I think a part of it is Triple H taking over. Triple H sees a guy getting over and he's working on it. He's not trying to bury the guy. If he sees that someone is getting that reaction, slowly but surely, you see that guy getting a lot more TV time and a lot more W's. Another great decision by the WWE was the LWO. Even though it's Melee, Santos, Escobar, Rey Mysterio, and Zelina Vega that are over, I do appreciate the different vibe they're giving to the WWE. And while they're not as over as someone like Cody Rhodes or Jey Uso or Sami Zayn, they're still extremely likable, and especially in certain parts of the world. I have one more, and you guys know who am I going to talk about? LA Knight. Yeah, this guy has one of the craziest rises in the WWE history. So fast. WWE almost buried the guy when he became Max Dupree, but he was so good he overcame it all. He was extremely over as a heel, but it happened so fast, and eventually when you're getting so many cheers, so many pops, WWE have no choice but to turn you into a babyface. And he's a babyface anyone can get behind of. No hustle, loyalty, respect crap, none of it. He's a tough guy. He's here to kick some ass and not make friends. One of the top merch sellers in the WWE, one of the biggest babyface superstars. I don't know what else to add. I've heard LA Knight got a big fat contract. He's going to get a mega push apparently, and I think he absolutely deserves it. So when you look at all of the names I've just mentioned, can you guys tell me when in the last 10 to 12, 13 years we got so many over baby faces? And we got more. I've just talked about the ones that are popping currently, and I didn't even talk about the heels we have. So, you know, lately I'm just getting the vibe that WWE's roster is absolutely stacked and wrestling is booming again. I don't remember people being this excited about pro wrestling, I don't know, man, since 2011 probably. And that's mainly because of CM Punk versus John Cena. So thank you for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below, how do you feel about the baby faces in the WWE? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Like this video if you enjoy these. I'm trying to upload almost every day, so a like would be appreciated. Subscribe if you already didn't, and tickle the ball sack, the little bell, notification bell. The great one, peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.